Hi guys, it's Michael, and today we're gonna make a review of the Sony SEL50F18 lens. As the technical name suggests, it's a 50mm lens that regarding aperture goes up to 1.8, so it's a great low light lens, and it's also a very sharp one. It's a prime lens, so you do not have any zoom or anything like that, just 50, and it's actually a APS-C lens, so you have to remember about the crop factor. So 50 is the full frame equivalent. With APS-C the crop factor is 1.5, so the lens is actually 75mm. So if you want to shoot in some small rooms or closed spaces, well, you probably should go with something wider than this one. The lens itself is very sharp. I personally find it really great, as I use it not only in low lights but in any conditions if I only can, because as compared to the kit lens or to the zoom lens, it's a really sharp one. And if you want to have good quality pictures from an APS-C Sony camera, this is probably the way to go. The most important thing about this one is the price. I managed to buy it for 200 euros, so it's ridiculously low, especially for that quality. Now we're gonna make a few pictures with it, starting from the widest aperture to see how the depth of field behaves, going a few steps up to the maximum of the 22, which this lens can do. Okay, so here's our setting. We have a nut, a book, a tripod and a camera. I'm gonna use a remote shutter release because I really don't want shakes to get in the way. We're gonna start with a kit lens set to focal length 50 to get a comparison. We'll do it on aperture 8. Okay, so we have a picture from the kit lens. And now we switch to the prime lens. Same aperture, same setting. So this is a picture from a kit lens, and this is from the prime one. As you can see, the 250s are not exactly equivalent. The prime lens is a little bit wider, and the colors are a bit richer, and there's a little bit more contrast as well. So this is a 100% crop on the nut for a kit lens, and the prime lens is a bit sharper. It really performs better in when there's light, so outside, but you can see that it's a little bit better. Now we're gonna start with aperture 1.8 and see what the depth of field is. 1.8, 2.8, 5.6. We already did 8, so let's go to 12. Oh, actually it doesn't have 12, so let's go to 14. Then 20, or basically 22, which is the maximum, which is the minimum this lens can go. Shutter speed is really slow now, it's 10 seconds. Okay, so let's look at the pictures. So with 1.8 you really only have a nut and the surroundings sharp. The 2.8 gets a little bit more. With 5.6 you get the whole book sharp, and with 8 also the edges of the table, and with 22 you can also see the details of the floor. Okay, to sum up, it's a really great lens, especially given the price, so the value is just amazing. I would really recommend it to anyone who has the APS-C camera with a kit lens maybe and isn't really that happy with the quality of the pictures he or she gets. It's a prime lens, so basically the only task for this lens is to make nice sharp pictures. There is no compromise regarding zoom or anything like that. So if you're after a really nice image quality, then this lens is for you.